People with disabilities have always existed in Merthyr Tydfil, but their rights have not. This documentary will look at the recent history of people with disabilities in Merthyr and what it's like for them today. I will discuss what improvements have been made and could be made in the foreseeable future. I spoke with students from Merthyr College to gather their opinion.
I have seen a lot of improvements around Merthyr College, particularly since they moved from the old building to this current one now, and it's also in areas where you wouldn't expect it to be. So, for example, classroom doorways or drop curbs or lavatory facilities, but in really simple areas that I suppose anyone in a normal situation would overlook. This college allowed me to do my national diploma here from 2013 to 2015, and that diploma has allowed me now to can allow me to apply for mainstream university courses in finance and law.
We spoke with Dan, who is a disability sports officer.
So, Disability Sport Wales is the leading organisation for the development of disability sport. There's one of me in every local authority. So this today is a big come and try event for schools from Merthyr and RCT. So my equivalent in RCT, Shelley Jones, and myself have put this on, and it's a big come and try event for people with disabilities to find out what they can do to get active. Sport is a benefit for everybody, for their well-being, for their fitness, for their confidence, for their self-esteem, and it's no different for someone with a disability. What we've got with some of the sports is there's adaptations to them. So we've got some bikes which actually, if you're a wheelchair user, maybe you can't ride a more traditional bike, so we have adapted bikes. If you need some specialist equipment to help you do basketball or to golf, then we've got that. So sport, the benefit of it is the same as for anybody, but what this event allows is actually those who've got maybe a physical impairment or a visual impairment or anything like that can still play in a way that works for them.
So my name is Luke Barrett. I am an ambassador for Disability Sports Wales, and I have been doing it now for 3 years. I do this because I obviously, as I've got autism, it was a bit of an interest. So if I could go deeper inside too and see how different it is for somebody like who's got a learning disability or something, for somebody who's normal, like maybe yourself or somebody else I know. Just looking at stuff like the Olympics and that, seeing how far people have come, because obviously they've started out like maybe like somebody like me, come across this sport whereas I thought, that's a pretty interesting sport.
Merthyr Tydfil itself has gradually changed for the better over the years by having greater accessibility for people with disabilities.
There's been some huge changes. I think the biggest one is the awareness of it. To give you an example of Merthyr, we've got trampolining in Merthyr, there's football in Merthyr Football Club are with us today, there's cricket. So training, awareness and opportunities, the three things have raised up together, and that's why it's now as big as it is.
Rhys Jones, now does the Wales. He obviously, started out like this. He went on to do running, and obviously look at him now, he's Olympian for Great Britain.
There are, however, still problems that people with disabilities face.
There's an excellent report out by an equality campaigner whose name I forget, called the Social Model of Disability, and that really talks well about how society has failed to adapt and kind of take seriously the potential that the disabled community has, which is now actually 1 in 5 of people in Britain will have some form of disability. I wouldn't say again that it's all smooth sailing, but we have made great advances in the past 10 years, I think.
I'm Tony Robinson, and this has been your exclusive look at how we treat individuals with disabilities in Merthyr Tydfil.